Good day, I'm Phil Creighton from the Shadow Chasers, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mitsuba HDC-505 camera and camcorder. Now, this piece of technology is one I picked up simply because it looked like something unique, and we're looking for something to record the investigations in HD. Well, this actually, as you see, nice lens hood it comes with, removable, especially needed to remove at night. The lens hood likes to pop off like crazy, but we have a swivel LCD screen that shoots in 720p. The additional bonus here is this camera also shoots 16 megapixel stills. They're interpolated, so that means they're not true 16 megapixel. They were actually 12 megapixel upconverted. So you can get any number of hours. We can usually shoot approximately 6 or 7 hours on the SD cards in them. It's a standard SD card. We usually use an 8 gig, simply because HD is eating up a lot of film, a lot of recording time. Now, this has an excellent feature. This is a really nifty feature where you see the camera can actually be tilted as well as having the LCD tilted. So you can record like this. If there's something below you, you can record like this. Now, when you use this mode, when you're clicking through the variations with tips, very, very nifty, very neat. You can get low angle shots, high angle shots without worrying about anything. The problem here is every one of these slowly turns through, it clicks, and the internal microphone on this thing is almost atrocious. So you can get normal quality sound, you get normal recordings out of anything, but when you're recording, you have to be careful because your microphone is right here. So when you're running over stuff, you'll come through and all of a sudden you'll hear the clicking from whatever this is, from you turning this, bumping it slightly, and worse, there's a lot of white noise. It's a low quality microphone. But shooting in full 720 full HD with the swivel LCD, a macro mode for close-up shots, 16 megapixel stills with the pop-up flash. The flash does not reach as far. Of course, you need a booster flash or booster IR, booster illuminator. But again, you can use it as a voice recorder as well, switch between modes. One of the favorites here is you have a rechargeable NiCad pack, so you can just plug it in and you're good to go. But as we all know, when cameras get drained, you switch your batteries. You need either additional battery packs or you're going to have to have a backup power source for these batteries. But with the HDC-505, not really much of an issue, as you can take a couple of AA-s. This is a secondary pack that comes with it. You just take a couple AA-s, slap them in, rechargeable batteries, and you're powered again. Changeover between NiCad pack and this is just that quick. NiCad, battery release, batteries. It's very, very quick to switch over. One of the things we like to use, again, we film in full HD for a lot of our investigations. Keep it in a distance mode rather than macro. We take and use the UV flashlight with this camera in a lot of instances. We found that this camera actually can see UV really, really well. The UV portion of this, the CCD in this camera, will pick up UV. Doesn't pick up IR at all. It can't even see the glow from a remote or glow from an illuminator. But you're shooting, again, in full HD, and for less than 200 bucks, this was about 130, you can pick this camera up, full HD quality, audio in, so you can use an external microphone if you need to. You have a nice lens hood so you keep your widescreen focus, swivel LCD, rotating camera barrel, and the ability to see into the UV spectrum quite a bit with a UV flashlight as a booster. This camera works extremely well. If you're relying on a 3 watt or under standard light for illumination, it's not going to cut it. The 3 watt lights that we've used in the past, while we can see pretty good for flashlights, and while those work kind of like flashlights, they will not illuminate the filming at all for this camera. So that's a really, really significant downside to it. But again, 16 megapixel stills, 720p recording capabilities, adapters where you can get extended lenses, and a very compact nature. This camera is still, even despite some of the downfalls of this, like the low quality recording volume, the low quality microphone, and the poor illumination of subjects with the lights, this is it's still a favorite camera simply because of the compact nature. One press of the button, you're recording, next press up here, and you take a picture. It's just that simple. Power it up. Menu navigation, it can be a little bit clunky. Since we have this little thumbstick here, we switch between night mode, timer, hands-free shake, and of course switch on our flash. The flash, of course, will not go off since it's a manual pop-up. But again, really great quality. Full swivel LCD, and you can film at any angle really quickly. Very compact. Anything you need to do, you can switch at the press of a button. So, excellent camera. I love it. It's you navigate menus. Zoom and everything is right here at the touch of your hand. Very compact nature. Good for UV. Even better for the quick change battery. Awesome camera. I do like it. I do recommend it. It does have some pitfalls, but cost-wise, this is an amazing piece of technology. I love it. It's very unique. And again, shoots in UV pretty well. Shoots 720p HD video.